Built a really impressive physique naturally now at the age of 22, 23, while I had a job for most part of it. I have a job as a software engineer that I worked for 8 hours a day and the commute back and forth. I worked on my business after the hours and on the weekends for about, total of maybe 20 hours a week on my business added to the hours of my job. I'm a social person. I see my friends and I date at least 2 to 4 times a week. And I don't come from a rich family. Every food I eat, every meal is basically, I work for it, I buy it in the store and I make it myself. So it's not like I have some private chefs or something luxurious. Actually, for the first part of my transformation and my younger years, when I was a bit more poor, let's say, I bought all my food at Lidl. If you know what Lidl is, for my American brothers, I don't know if you know, but Lidl is basically a very, very budget store around Europe. And I bought like the shittiest quality meat and potatoes and stuff, but I made it work and I built the dream physique and I have a shitload of confidence now. And I want to tell you that there is hope, and I want to explain to you today kind of quickly how I did this and how I build this physique with not a lot of effort and time, basically. Sorry, the sun is in my eyes. I didn't predict it's going to be this much sun. I should have put a hat on or something, but never mind. Why I'm making this video is because I meet so many people who are, I don't know if they're jealous or if they're in denial of their own progress, but they're basically like, oh yeah, you made all this progress, but I can't train every day like you. I can't eat all those foods, like you don't have time to cook like you. And I'm like, bro, I don't train every day, first of all. For most of my transformation, I train like 4 days a week for an hour. I eat 2 meals a day that I prepare in like 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm not even fucking kidding you. Like, it's literally that quick. And the other snacks and stuff are just instant, like fruit and rice cakes and stuff. And it's like, these people, they don't want to face the reality that it doesn't take so much effort, but they're in denial that they don't have the progress they have. And they're like, oh, well, it's easy for you because of what? I didn't have any good hands dealt. I have slightly good genetics. I don't have bad genetics. But I just want to tell you that the only thing that it takes is knowledge and time, because it doesn't really take too much effort and it takes some knowledge. That's why you learn on these videos and you have coaches and stuff. But the only thing then that's part of the expression is time, right? But time is going to pass anyway. 2 years, in 2 years, you're going to be also a person. I hope you still exist in 2 years, but you know what I'm saying? In 2 years, 2028, you're still going to be yourself. It's just going to be yourself 2 years later. And the only thing you have to ask yourself is, do you want to be the same person you are now in 2 years? Or do you want to put a little bit of effort into training and fitness and you're going to be a jacked, confident version of yourself in 2 years? Because you're going to be a person in 2 years anyway. It's just like, do you want to invest a little bit of time and effort or not? That's the only thing that truly comes into play. And I'm going to quickly go over every single thing you would need to get in shape and how I put a tiny bit of effort and get a lot of results. So we're going to talk about sleep, nutrition, and training, right? How I do it, how it's really simple. You don't really have to put too much effort into it. Let's first go over sleep because that's the most simple part of it. There's a lot of cope online that's like, oh yeah, I sleep 4 hours a night. I don't have time. I have family. I have business. But that's just, you're literally an idiot, because sleeping is not just fitness related. Oh, I can't even sleep right. I don't have time to sleep. Are you limited or something? Because if you want to be the best at your business, you want to make the most progress, like financially, career-wise, have energy in the day, have motivation, have a good mood, and be present for your family, you actually would realize that sleeping less is an idiotic thing, and you would make time every day to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a night, right? So that's the only thing that makes sense. So not just for training purposes, for life quality purposes and lifestyle, you would want to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a night and try to get as much quality sleep as possible. So it's not training specific to get enough sleep, right? So we're just gonna jump over that. The nutrition part. Oh, I don't have time to cook like you. I don't have all these meat. I can eat that bland food. Bro, the fitness industry really fucking made these people like kids. It coddled them too much, because I eat 2 meals a day, and I literally told you it takes me 5 to 10 minutes to prepare those meals. Both of my meals consist of something like some quick like meat, minced meat, burger or sausage or some kind of meat that I fry up, and then I put eggs in there, and then I put either I microwave potatoes or baked potatoes, or I get cooked rice in there, and maybe some fruits on the side, some light vegetables, maybe yogurt or something. But it's just super simple meals. 5 to 10 minutes I make them, and I eat 2 of them a day, and I'm jacked and I make progress still, because it doesn't take too much time. You've seen all these fitness videos and influencers, like recipes like, oh, this 5-minute, not 5-minute, but these curry chicken spice burritos are gonna change your life and are gonna make you jacked and are gonna be fitness. This is gonna be a fitness recipe for bolognese, and then it's like hour and a half of cooking, and it's like, who the fuck has time for that? You know, maybe women, they sit around in the kitchen and they cook all day, but I don't like cooking all day, bro, honestly. And so the most amount of effort I put in is just literally frying up a bit of meat, and if I really don't have time, I'll just meal prep it. I just fry everything up, I put it into a box, and I either carry it to my work or wherever I'm going. If I'm going to the gym, I need to have a quick meal, or I just gotta keep it in the fridge and heat it up later. But I don't really spend too much time cooking. The only thing you need is you need knowledge, as I said. You need knowledge to know which meals you should make, how to make them quickly. And you just need a little bit of organization, and that's it. Because as I told you, it doesn't really take too much time. It just takes being organized, you know? And organization is something you also get over time as you get better, but also you can get it by talking to people who have experience, right? So I have clients in my home country that I help with training and nutrition. I coach them, and it's just like I solve their problems so quickly because I've been in I've been in their shoes. I know what they're experiencing every day. I know what problems they have, and so it's really easy to me just to say, oh yeah, just don't. They're like, oh, I don't know which breakfast I have to make because I have to go to work, and I'm like, can you do no breakfast? And they're like, yeah, actually that is really good. Well, bro, do no breakfast. Oh no, but I need fitness. I need protein pudding for breakfast with protein cereal and rice cakes with bananas and peanut butter. I'm like, dude, you don't fucking eat anything. Just don't eat. If you can't make the perfect meal, don't make it. Don't do anything. Like, our bodies can go days without eating because that's how our ancestors used to live. And today people are like, yeah, I need the perfect seasonings with the protein meals and bro, you don't eat anything. Don't eat. And then when you have time, make a perfect meal and make a larger portion and eat it. That makes so much sense, right? But it's like we're so brainwashed today to think that is super confusing or something. That's the second part, nutrition, and third part is gonna be training. Currently I train every day because I like to, and I have friends in the gym, and I feel good after the gym, and I move a little bit every day, and I think it's great. But for the majority of my years, because as I told you, I worked a job, 8 hours, commute, buying myself food, cooking myself food, working on my business, social life, family, relaxing, everything. I had so much shit on my plate, and I didn't have time to train every day, so I train about 4 days a week. I did upper, lower, and that's it. And I currently also do upper, lower, but I have an extra day for my accessory muscles like neck, abs, calves and stuff like that. But for the majority of my time, I train for 4 days a week. Most beginners need to train only 3 days a week for 1 hour. Bro, if you tell me you don't have 3 hours per week, you spend 3 hours a day on your phone, and you don't have 3 hours a week to spend on your body, the only body you will ever get, and you don't have 3 hours a week to spend on it. That is a shame. That you should be ashamed of yourself. That you don't have some time for the only body that you will ever exist in, that will carry your health and how you feel. It's just idiotic if you don't have time for it, honestly. And I feel like this whole video is a rant because when I was younger, I thought I need to do all this shit to be fit, and the truth is you don't need to do almost anything. You just need to put a little bit of effort in every day, change your habits day by day, and in 2 years you're gonna look unrecognizable. Okay? So I hope you liked the video, bro. I'm just chilling at the beach. I'm minimizing my cortisol right now. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can follow me on Instagram if you want to see me every day. I post a lot of shit there as well. Well, not a lot, but it's gonna be more and more. Take care.